Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. It's your girl, Kalia, here with the Love and Marriage Huntsville Part 2/Part 3 review for today. Okay. So I didn't release a part 2. This is a disclaimer before the video even started. I didn't release a part 2 because my notes was very limited, and I didn't want to make like a 15-minute video, so I made an executive decision to go ahead and put part 2 and part 3 together. So please bear with me as I, go through part 2 for you. So let's just get right into it because I'm doing, both parts. So, picture of the booty shot in Marcel's phone. I said, that was interesting. You interviewed this girl for what and when, because you guys claimed that this was such and such years ago, but when did you interview this girl? And why would you say, a midday surprise? Like, why would you even respond that? I'm heavy on why are you even responding if you are a married man? So it's just like, where and when? You can answer that question. You could tell Marcel was very limited in what his response was and what he said and what he was saying when it comes to this situation with, him, Kiki, and Tisha and this, allegedly booty pic in his phone. So it was very comical to see, but I did question, like, interview this girl for what and when? Like, you can answer that part, but okay, moving right along. I said he and Tisha wouldn't have admitted he commented until Kiki said it. Yeah, I did. I didn't believe that Marcel would have admitted that he commented on the picture until Kiki said it. It had to take from what the edit shows, it had to take from what Kiki had to say. Like, she had to step up and say what was really going on, or Tisha would have hid that Marcel even commented. So that's why I just be looking at that situation like sideways, and I can see how where people be coming from when it comes to Tisha and Marcel, because y'all wasn't even gonna admit that. Kiki had to step up and say that. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just so weird between them. It is. Wanda said, you want the roots of the crow? Wanda, what in the Mississippi, Alabama, Huntsville, Jackson, Albany, Albany is in Georgia. But what in the country is that? Like, what? I never heard that before. She said, you want the roots of the crow? Like, I've never heard that before. That's some Alabama stuff. Old head type stuff. I said, they rolled the footage and Kiki did start it. It's so crazy how people be like, roll the footage back. And then that you say exactly what you said you didn't say. And you didn't start, but you said it and you started it. So I thought that was funny how Kiki said roll the footage back and Kiki actually started the conversation. Kiki, I do look at the situation differently, knowing that Tisha was there for you, knowing that she just was by your side throughout the rehab process. So for you to be so easy to believe Melody over Tisha when she was there for you, like, that doesn't add up. 1 + 1 don't equal 2 in this equation. So I was definitely like, I looked at it differently, like, because you made it seem like you guys were cousins, like type of rivals, type of thing. You guys always kind of been at odds. It's always been a back and forth with you guys. But to know that Tisha was there helping you by your side, taking you to the rehab facility, that's big. And I definitely look at the situation differently knowing that. I said, but I also see how Kiki was hurt. Just trying to grasp what happened. Like, just knowing that you put it out on Front Street, and this is on TV, and these people, y'all are socialites now of Alabama. So just to know that you put it out on First Street, I do see how Kiki was hurt. I said I do think Martell implied the paternity of Melody's child. I 100% seen that live with Heavenly, and from what I do remember, he questioned not. I don't think it was exactly Sugar Mama, but I think that he questioned the baby that if you read between the lines and you follow the show, I think he was questioning that baby that Melody decided not to have. So Martell, you did imply that. You did. And you are Melody's biggest enemy. Everybody look at everybody else. Destiny, Wanda, everybody else, Stormy. But Martell, you are the biggest enemy. You are that lady's biggest enemy because you put it out there first. You made it, you let it be known first. So I understand that Wanda said that she got it from Martell. So yeah, like you did. You made that assumption and you made us believe that she was on this bashing Melody campaign. But now you're mad that somebody is bringing back up in, a twisted fashion. You know what I'm trying to say. Just another type of way than you did. So, okay, Martell, whatever. I said, not Marlo. I'm so sorry. This is not Housewives of Atlanta, but Carlos was having some good points. Just defending Melody, and like I say, not like I say, but because this is just a few reviews that I have put out, so you really don't know my standpoint on it. But I do think it's a lot of things that I don't like about Melody. It is truly, it is. But I do feel like Carlos was having some good points when he was, vouching for Melody when it came to the situation with Wanda and speaking on the child and how kids are off limits, and it just went too far. So I did understand the good points that he was making. I said Marceau treats Tisha like a child the entire time. Like when you look at them, he was like, sit up or don't do that, or like it's just like a parent watching their child and just keep having to tell their child like, stop, don't do that, keep on, like you don't have to train her. She's not a puppy. And Tisha just goes with what Marceau says, like, and it just looks so cringy. It does. I don't know if you guys catch that, but it's just like, he like, sit up, don't do that, don't, like, he don't want to be embarrassed by Tisha. That's the energy that I feel from Marceau, and I just don't think that's right. I just don't like it. I said Stormy's dress. I actually can't remember what Stormy's dress looked like, honestly. Oh yes, I can. I didn't like Stormy or Destiny's dress. Honestly, 100%. Honestly, I didn't like Stormy or Destiny's dress. I didn't. I said, Destiny having a private life. We're gonna get a little bit more into that in, the part 3 side. So let me just turn over and let's dabble into part 3. So Destiny's private life, Destiny do act private. She do act secluded. She do act like she don't want anybody to know, her life and the way she lives. And that's how it portrays to the viewer, and the viewer specifically like me. It does seem like, she just tried to be concealed and give what, minimum, what has to be gave. But I understand that her, husband or ex-husband wanted her to, not, whatever legal situation they have going on, where she can't disclose the marriage situation. But Destiny is more to your life than that. And I feel like she's afraid of showing that high key because she's afraid of her, her life being judged. Because I don't think Destiny is all cracked up what she try to portray on the TV screen. So, whatever. I said, Destiny said, come on, I'm an open book. But you're not. You're not. And the recent interview with Anthony, I forgot the last name. I will try to put it in the back. Sorry, I will try to put it in the bio. His last name of where I got it from. But her recent interview with Anthony, it says otherwise. It says you're not an open book. The question he was asking you, even after this, reunion with you, knowing the viewers feel this way, knowing the producers feel this way, you still are not an open book. You still can't be honest about anything. So I understand what they are saying. I understand where Carlos is coming from with you, Destiny. Do I really care about you coming back? Nah. If you come back, it's cool. If you don't, I'm cool with it too. That's just how I feel about it. It's like, it's good if I see you. It's good if I don't. Type of situation. I said Destiny's dress is horrible. I did not like Destiny's dress. I didn't. I don't know really what about it I didn't like, but it just looked cheap. It just looked not good. It didn't look good. Everybody looked good, but Stormy with the, I don't even know what that was, but this, statue on her dress, like, I didn't like it. They tried to come. Destiny and Stormy tried to serve. They tried to come the best they can, but I personally didn't like it. And that's just me personally. And I like to take risks with my clothing. I like to be bold. I like to be, but that wasn't that for me, unfortunately. But that's just my preference, my opinion. I said Destiny wanted to be in the middle of Martell and Melody. I do feel like Destiny wanted to be in the middle. It's just like she was always in every conversation. Martell this, yap, yap, yap. Melody that, yap, yap, yap. Like, that can get tricky. And you know that, because you wouldn't want nobody to do that with you when you're ex-husband, especially when you have experienced that. So what if somebody was calling you about your ex-husband saying, oh, shoot, Destiny, he calling me right now. Let me answer the phone for him. And he talking stuff about you, but you supposed to be friends with that person. You will feel the same way. It's just like y'all kind of make it easy for us to defend Mel when we don't even like her. Cause it's not that I don't even like her, but it's just I wouldn't see myself being friends with Melanie personally. And it's just, it's just I have my own feelings about it. I do. But that's another conversation for another day. But they make it easy to just defend her. Because it's just like, you were in the middle. Who does that? Who wants to hear that when they are going through a divorce as tragic as this one? This is just not a regular divorce that, we decided to go our separate ways and, it's just unforeseen circumstances type of thing. But this is a divorce that caused a lot of demise and a lot of disloyalty and a lot of disrespect. So for you to be playing games on the phone and playing games back and forth, I would have did you the same way, honestly. Truly. Like, I don't understand why you don't understand that. I said you can tell Melody hates Martell. Genuinely. You can tell that she has definitely went through the motions when it comes. I understand it completely. You can tell that she has definitely went through the motions of, grieving over this divorce and Martell and what he has done. You can tell Melody has truly accepted it. So, yeah. I said, Tisha called Melody a dark soul. She said she's like the wolf in sheep's clothing, something like that. And it's just like, Tisha, your mama is a dark soul. You worried about the wrong. They just make it easy for us to defend Melody, and it's just like we're not even trying to. Well, I'm not even trying to, because it's genuinely stuff I do not like about Melody. But I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Dark soul. Your husband is a dark soul. They keep playing with you like that. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. It just don't add up. Especially Destiny's, relationship with Martell, just saying that she was from Detroit and then she came back, years later, and then, Melody saying that she just didn't know that they were even rocking like that they were even best of friends like that. It just don't add up. The history, the timeline, when it comes to Martell and Destiny, it just doesn't add up. It's just kind of weird. But, yeah, that's what I put down. It's just like Melody, like little fake smile that she do throughout the, scenes. It just be like, I'm going to try to insert it as my thumbnail. But it just be so funny when she just be doing that little smirk. Like, it just be truly hilarious. I said Martell saying, hey, hell no. It's so funny to me. Like, that is so funny to me. Because Martell, you could just tell. It just seems like he's always lying. Because he just, in a creepy, weird little way. It's just weird. Destiny knows if Melanie wanted to be back friends with her, she would gladly accept the invitation. With open arms. Like, open arms. She would definitely accept the invitation. So I don't understand why she's trying to make these stands with, her and Stormy. That's what real women do. It's just corny. Like, because that you genuinely want to be back friends with this girl. So for you to just try to do all that, it's just kind of corny to me. I said, Melody does not have to be stone faced all the time. Like, this whole reunion, I'm glad we did see, like, just a little bit, a squeeze of emotion. Like, Melody, we get it. You have went through a lot. You have gone through your emotions. But we just want to see something. Some type of emotion when it comes to your husband of 12 to 13 years. But I understand at the same time all he has put you through and all you have done. So trust me, I get it. And I was like, Martell, y'all are divorced. How do you expect Melanie to not ever have a man watching y'all child? Like, that's weird. You guys are divorced. She's gonna remarry one day, hopefully. How can you determine that a man can't watch your child? What? That's crazy. But I guess if the roles were flipped with, that, Melanie wants, Ariane to watch their children. I doubt it. So I guess I understand. I guess it can happen both ways. I said I just wish Melody would have said, just listen to when Carlos, I'm going ahead of myself. But when Carlos asked Melody, what would you have changed when it comes to your marriage? And she said, I wish I would have listened a little more. But, I did listen and I don't think I would have been enough. I wish you would have left it at, I wish I would have listened, period. I wish I would have listened, period. Like, Melody just don't know how to take accountability for stuff. And I do agree with that. She doesn't. Everybody else is wrong but Melody. So I get that part. She said, I'm not a robot. When it comes to, her and Martell and their relationship and what she would have changed if she could have in their marriage. So when I heard her say that I'm not a robot, I did feel that on a personal level. Not even a personal level, like I'm going through that now, but women, men want so much from us, and sometimes a lot is not even enough. Sometimes if we're doing everything we're supposed to do, it's still not enough. So I definitely understand, Melody on that standpoint. Lewis and Tiffany. I said Lewis and Tiffany was y'all flight delayed. Like, y'all just pop up out of nowhere. But I am, happy that Lewis and Tiffany is expecting. And I think Tiffany is glowing. And I just genuinely, wholeheartedly are happy for them. Genuinely. But I did say, not Ace like Candy's son. Y'all trying to name y'all son Ace. Come on, let's do better. Let's see, let's get creative. Let's get a little creative. Period. I said I thought it was funny that Tisha was asking Tiffany if she was going to be a stay-at-home mom. No, nobody want to end up like you in your situation, Tisha, being a stay-at-home mom. Nobody. Dealing with the, back talk and the crazy talk and the, passive aggressive situations that you have to deal with, Tisha. Nobody wants that. So don't put that on Tiffany because she don't want that. Please. I seen that they had a clip with Tisha just mouth open. I'm like, why would they just put that clip in there with Tisha mouth wide open like that? I thought that was hilarious. Like, period. I'm going to try to make that my thumbnail too. But y'all, this was all I could possibly squeeze out of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I am low-key, high-key over Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's been 50 episodes this season. Trust me, I am over it. I'm glad it has finally come to an end. Hopefully these couples and these people can regroup, and hopefully they can get it together, and hopefully everything is everything with them. But with me, everything is everything, and I hope to see you next on the review. Please like and thumbs up. And I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, until next season, this is finally over. Like, this toxicity is finally over. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep wanting to say subscribe, comment, and like. Hit the notification bell below for the notifications whenever I drop, so you won't have to wait. And I just thank you for watching, and thank you. This was Love and Marriage Huntsville season, and I just I appreciate it, and I just can't wait for next season. But it can take its time. Definitely, it can definitely take its time for the next season. But until then, peace.